sidekicks. I have a variety of people that have ended up in my videos. We could have Boaty, we could have Allegro Man, we could have Johnny Two Scoops, we could have Johnny Crook. Then of course we have Fix It Carl and Tom Turbo. I've even had Mrs. Mustard in a couple of videos. What's about to happen next is me playing Robin to someone else's Batman. So I am about to be sidekick for somebody else. And you may already know this. The man in question is Steve Berry.
You see, the thing about style is that you've either very obviously got it or you just haven't got it.
Motoring journalist and former Top Gear presenter Steve Berry. That's the one. Yes, he and I are both doing this YouTube channel together. I'm going to be doing all of the filming, all of the editing. He's going to be doing nearly all of the talking. He is very good at talking, actually. It's very difficult to do talking whilst he's talking, but that's not the point. I sold him a car, an MGTF, that didn't even go right because the gear linkage got stuck and then ended up in the yard for quite a while. But he kept coming back for cups of tea and biscuits and things like that. And then I drove one of his cars, and then he drove one of mine for video purposes. And then we got talking about YouTube and how he could possibly benefit from being on there. After many meetups and cups of tea and biscuits, we devised a plan for an entirely new YouTube channel, all about the 1990s and the great cars that were available at the time. So here is a little snippet of the video that we have made so far.
And the reason I'm stood in front of what is now my home is because I don't want you to see the 90s car that I'm going to drive today just yet.
Well, it's in the thumbnail, Steve.
Because this car was designed by the bloke that did the McLaren F1, which is the greatest car in the history of the world, and of course, from the 90s. That's your dream car?
No, I prefer it without the kit.
What a sad man. I was going to, what was I? Significant biscuit deficiency.
I'm at home now, editing the second video, which will be ready in a couple of weeks. But what I would like you to do is hop on over to this channel and go and subscribe to it, because this is going to be quite big. Steve Berry's big in the 90s. It's going to be big in the 20s. Monday at 8:30 in the morning, the very first episode of Steve Berry's Big in the 90s, assisted by Project Nigel, will go live. We're going to make a weekly show. It's going to be big on information and even bigger on funny stuff. If you hop over to this channel now, you'll find there's nothing on it, but there soon will be. Thank you.